Hello everybody, this is Coach Tara Woodruff, the Helpful Entrepreneur, coming to you out of my home office tonight in Holiday, Florida. It's getting late, so I'm trying to bring my voice down a little. Maybe good practice too, because sometimes I'm loud in my videos. I want to talk about a personal experience that I've had in my career in network marketing. And though it's not really recent, it's kind of recent. And it's a good lesson to learn, so it's a good story to tell and let you all know about. I made a big mistake. I got involved with a company really early on, and when it comes to like product companies like MLM, you don't want to go when they just come out the gate kind of thing. You want something to build a little momentum. You want them to, it's just one of those things. That's how I see it anyway. I could be wrong. But when it comes to other things, you might want to think about how quickly you move away from an opportunity. For instance, about 2 years ago, I joined a company that some people were having some success in. It wasn't a product company. It was a educational kind of thing where you learned a lot. You got mentored and all sorts of stuff like that. I don't want to get into all the details because I don't want to expose the company that I'm talking about. But I got in, and I had immediate, what is that word? Where things start looking complicated, and you're like, oh no, yeah, no. And you move away from it really quickly. Sometimes maybe too quickly. Well, that happened to me. I formed some really strong opinions really quickly and wanted out and got out as soon as possible. Now, what I want to say about that is when you find yourself in that place where you see yourself forming really strong opinions really quickly, analyze yourself for just a second, especially when it comes to a company, Not necessarily, I'm not talking about ignoring your gut. That's not at all what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when the going gets tough, the tough get going. They don't take a left-hand turn and get out of there. So what did this cost me? I mean, it's not quite as amazing as Cedrick Harris' story about not purchasing stock at the advice of his stockbroker and losing. It's smaller than that, but on the scale that maybe not, maybe it's equal. It all depends on how you look at it. I left that company. I said I'm not doing that, and I developed a very strong opinion and I've always been very vocal about it. I have no regrets about it either. But one thing I do want to say is that if I had just stuck it out one more second and stretched myself out of my box just a little bit more, I wonder sometimes what it would have meant. Recently, that particular company released some commissions paid up to date in the last couple of years that they've been around. Now they're hitting that spot where they're full momentum. Tons of social proof. People making money. Just full momentum. Story after story of just full. It's full momentum. The amount of commissions they paid out in the last 2 years is mind-boggling. Look at me stretching my head. It's mind-boggling. It's mind-boggling. So, when you're doing something and it wants to push you outside your box a little bit, wants to bring you to a little bit further out, I'm not talking about something that goes against your grain. I'm not talking about something in your gut. I'm talking about when it's just pushing you out of your box. You got to learn the difference between them. Because if it's going against your gut and you confuse that with pushing out the box, you make terrible decisions all the time. It's not the adrenaline of the gut wrench. It's your mind trying to keep you in that one little spot. And you're not going to really get to expand it unless you allow it to. So, let's just say that if I had pushed it at that moment and ran with it with the skills I've got, and learning new skills as I went, what my pocketbook would look like. You know, a lot of network marketing is making mistakes like that, making that kind of thing happen, and it's all good. It's all good. I just want you to really wrap your head around things. Where you get your advice, where they're coming from with it. A friend of mine's really good at selecting just what's right out of the advice. She's really good at it. So, with that being said, pay attention to which way things go, and recognize the difference between your gut telling you to get out and your brain just resisting the growth. It's going to cost you money. It will cost you money. So keep your mind open, keep your eye on the prize, learn and do what you need to do to make that happen, and serve as an example through your failures and your successes. Okay? Well, that's my peaceful midnight interlude with Coach Tara Woodruff, and making poor choices in network marketing. Don't do them. I love you all. See you later. Bye.